welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. So excited. Yes, I am sitting on the floor currently in my living room. My husband's a gamer and my baby is getting ready for bed. He's watching TV in his crib. So I really want my page to be helpful for other moms out there who are maybe struggling with postpartum depression or trying to keep a schedule. That's hard with no sleep, you know. um but yeah, I just want to talk about those things with you guys and hopefully make a difference. So the first thing I want to talk about when you are a stay-at-home mom is making a schedule. Listen, this has changed my life. Even on my lazy days, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, I'm not saying to make sure that you're every day on the schedule, but the more you do it, the more consistent you are, the more better you will feel about yourself. So these are some tips that I like to do every day. Well, I try to every day. So the first thing that I try to do is wake up early before the baby. Yes, it seems impossible to do, especially if him or her were up late at night teething, asking for a bottle, isn't fully sleeping through the night, cranky, with gas. The list goes on and on. I'm sure you moms know the deal. But waking up before the baby definitely helps. You get that extra time for yourself to take a shower, do your hair, you know, get ready for the day. Even if you're staying home, just look presentable to yourself, or you know, even if somebody is knocking on the door, whatever it is, like you're ready for anything. That tip has helped me out a lot. You have no idea the difference that it will make. One, you'll start to feel like a human again, right? So it's a difference between rolling out of bed in your pajamas and starting your day off. You know, once the baby is up, you know, the baby is up. Like there's no going back to that. Yes, you get that little nap time where they're sleeping for an hour, or if you're lucky too, that you could shower, you know, get changed or clean, do laundry, cook, the million things that we do, right? But waking up before the baby and getting dressed, even if you wear makeup, you don't wear makeup, if you want to wear makeup for the day, you control your mood. That's all I'm saying, is you set the tone for the day. You feel like you want to look pretty and sexy for the day, go in. It doesn't matter if you're going to be home. It doesn't matter if you're going to waste the outfit with being home. Why not? Why? What can you lose? Tip number 2, make it easy for yourself, girl. I know the whole teaching thing at home, learning how to speak, colors, shapes, numbers, reading, writing, like all of these things that we worry about now. And one thing that has helped me tremendously is abcmouse.com, Dave and Ava on YouTube, Cocomelon, Little Baby Bums. There's so many shows on YouTube and Netflix and apps that you could download to help your kids learn. And it kind of lifts off that responsibility that we kind of put on ourselves as parents, because you want your kids to obviously have the best education, to be up to date, to not fall behind from the milestones and learn. But at the same time, it's like, where do I squeeze that in at? Like, okay, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I have 2 dogs, like I got so much to do. Like there's no way I'm gonna have 3 hours to just do school stuff. And listen, those things have helped me so much. My little one loves the nursery rhymes on YouTube from Dave and Ava, Cocomelon. I put it on and he is jumping for joy. So it definitely entertains him and gives me a little time to do stuff in between, like laundry, cleaning the dishes, making breakfast, making lunch, making dinner. But yeah, that has helped me. I hope it helps you too. Okay, my tip number 3 is a no-brainer, making a safe space for the baby to play in, right? You don't want to constantly, be chasing your child. I know I have until I got the things that I needed to make my apartment baby proof, an area where he or she can play and not get hurt when they fall or slip, or God forbid, put anything in their mouth, things like that. Create a safe space for your child to play in so that you can have a little bit of time to do what you need to do, right? Because sometimes we find ourselves, right next to the baby the entire day, making sure that, the baby doesn't fall or slip or bang, their head or anything like that. It could become very, very, very overwhelming, that first bump, that first fall, that first bruise, so many things that we go through, so many of the terrifying things, from cutting their nails to, oh my God, the list goes on and on. But you get what I'm saying. Create a safe space so that the baby can play and gives you some time to do what you need to do. Catch up on some laundry, cook, get a baby monitor. I'm not saying to walk away from your child for more than 2 minutes. Like, you have to keep checking on your child every now and then. You guys know that. But I'm just saying that the safe space does help a lot. All right, guys, let's talk about nap time. Nap time is my favorite time of the day. I try to pretty much get it down. My son is about 1 right now. I kind of get it down to 1 nap a day. If I'm lucky, he'll sleep an hour and a half. So what I do during that time is I try to make time for myself. Myself, not my husband, not the baby, not the chores, not the cooking, not the cleaning. Myself. Why? Because taking care of yourself is important. I know you hear, other people that say, no, you gotta be, taking care of the stuff at home, your husband, the child, whatever. But take care of yourself, ladies. In order to be happy, right, in your relationship or even with your child, you have to be happy with yourself. So you have to find ways to love yourself. And I know for me, it was really hard after a child. You gain weight, you get these stretch marks, right? Your body shape changes, your jeans don't fit you the same. Everything is a little bit different. So it's a lot of adjusting to do for a woman. So what I try to do is during his nap time, I try to take care of me. And I started off with small things like, exfoliating, shaving, facials, face masks, deep conditioners for the hair, painting my toes, painting my nails, things like that. And those little things go a long way. Like plugging your eyebrows, taking off your mustache. Like, I'm telling you, these little things go so, it goes a long way, because you are boosting up your confidence. So you're feeling good about yourself. You're loving yourself. And in order to love anybody else, you have to love yourself, and then little by little, you could add a workout routine, which is what I just started doing now. And I feel really, really good. And this is probably the best I have felt since after the baby. And I was in postpartum for a while, I'm not gonna lie. And I just really want to help other people out there who might be struggling with this, or even if you don't have a kid and you know you're home right now, you can't get out because of the quarantine, whatever it is. Like, I've seen so many people depressed and they don't know what to do with themselves. The salons are closed, so you can't blow out your hair or do your eyebrows. Girl, you can do it all yourself. You just have to have that confidence. And I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect. You're gonna fail and you're gonna make mistakes, and you know, one eyebrow is gonna be bigger than the other. I'm still dealing with it, don't look. Your nails are gonna be painted outside of the line, but with time it gets better, trust me. And the more you improve, the better you feel about yourself, because it's like, wow, I'm saving money, plus I'm taking care of myself at my own timing. Like, some people tell me, oh, it's impossible for me to work out at home. And I stuck with that, you know, like, oh, I can never find time to get to the gym. Like, I'm going to stay sloppy. I'm going to stay fat. And I just said, you know what? If I need to do this for me, if I want to do it for me, I have to find time to do it. And obviously, I'm not going to a gym anytime soon. So what is it that I can do, right? So I go on YouTube and I search at home workouts. And day by day, I started falling in love with it. That burn that you feel, that just you taking care of yourself alone makes such a huge difference. And you might not think that right now. You might feel like, oh, I don't care anymore. Like, you know, I'm over it. I don't care how I look. I don't care how, you know, I'm presented to the world. Like, I'm just going through day by day. I know how you feel. I've been there. I think we've all been there. But you have to push forward. You have to take care of you. You have to do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. You know, I probably would have never thought in a million years that I'll be doing a YouTube channel. I'm not a social media kind of person. I mean, I don't post any pictures on Facebook. I untag myself from the pictures that people would tag me in. I don't have Instagram. I did on and off for some point, but it's been almost a year that I haven't had Instagram. So to be on YouTube without makeup right now, it's a big step for me. And I feel like that's me making a difference in me. I've come a long way to be in front of a camera with no makeup on. Speaking to you guys is insane. It's crazy. But I want to take this energy that I have and bring it to you guys and help you guys move forward when you feel like all hope is lost, and when you feel like, you know, it doesn't matter, right? Because we all get to a stage in our life where we're like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm over it. I don't care. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. And you just kind of roll into a ball, don't get out of bed, and just get through day by day. And why live life like that? Why live life miserable? Why live life unhappy? Why live life sad? Why live life expecting other people to notice that you're depressed or notice that you're sad? Like, I'm one that I would cover it up. Like, you won't know that I'm really depressed. Like, I might seem like I have a little attitude. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Sorry guys. What I was saying, yeah, so I am one, like, you will see my emotions like on my sleeve, but you won't know that it's deeper than that. I'm not the type of person to open up to anyone about anything in my life. So like I said, to see myself here is a big step. And I just hope I help you guys. I hope you guys find that inner you, you know, like you're not lost, you can get yourself back. It gets better. I know people say that and it's so annoying. It's like, oh, it gets better with time, you know. It's just the beginning stages, like everybody deals with it differently, and you just gotta work on you. You know, I know they say focus on the baby or focus on this and that, but you gotta focus on you, because in order for, all right, let's just put it like this. Your child feeds off of your energy, right? So if you aren't focused on you, then your child is feeling that negative energy, right? But when you are happy, genuinely happy, and you're having a good day, they feel that energy too. So you have to focus on you so that everything else could kind of fall in place, if that makes sense. All right, guys. So accept your flaws. Do not rush the process. Take it day by day. Learn to love yourself. Take time for yourself. And I hope you guys like this. I mean, my first ever YouTube video. Like and subscribe if you want me to share more.